A group remaking the original Metal Gear recently received approval on its project from Konami with a few clauses. The mod team, going by the name of Outer Heaven, is remaking the 1987 Metal Gear using the Alien Swarm engine. Kotaku reports Konami says Outer Haven can keep moving forward as long as the project does not make any money writing. You cannot use our copyrighted material to promote a product you are selling or making a profit from.
So this article, is going to be about the apparently fan-made Metal Gear remake by Outer Haven. Is that Haven or Heaven?
It's Heaven.
Heaven? Okay.
They for a long time they were calling it Outer Haven, and then
I think it might have been an American thing.
but
Can't say Heaven.
but once Metal Gear Solid 4 came out, they called it Outer Heaven.
So what do you guys think about this remake for the original game?
Basically,
Which one?
What I'm reading right now,
NES or MSX?
Well, it's 87, so
I'm just saying because if it's the NES one, I could use
the
a remake.
MSX game Metal Gear.
Okay.
That's what they're working on. They're using a mod of Valve's Alien Swarm.
Then I think that
So
I'm
basically,
actually
it's a 2D
interested.
shooter.
Oh, now I'm not too happy
no,
about that. No.
So, but it's looking like it's gonna be like the 3D. I don't know. It's
If it's what it
I'm trying to
was
look for
before,
more
then
stuff.
I would say that I was interested. But they
They need
changed.
some sort of 2D slow. That makes me feel
No,
like Metal
'cause-
Slug.
well, no. Weird thing is they've got 3D graphics for everything.
Let me see.
Like, hold on a second.
Can't hold
Like,
on forever.
There, there's one of their models that they're working on right there.
Wow, that looks pretty neat. Actually,
So
isn't
I'm
that
not
Metal Gear
100%
Zeke?
I have no clue.
Zeke.
It wouldn't be Zeke though.
Yeah.
Zeke was already destroyed.
Metal Gear something. I forgot the name. The
It
Metal
was just
Gear.
Metal Gear.
Yeah, it was technically.
It was a tank with
Metal
legs and a big nuke launcher. That's it.
But no, I mean, if what the original, like I said, was when it first came out, if they remake what it was, like it's still a stealth game and all that, then I'm interested. But if they turn it into something else, like they
a
want,
shooter.
or
Yeah, but what you're looking at right here also says that this mod has also been ordered to cease and desist and stop development. Consequently, it has been archived. If you are members searching for this mod and can demonstrate being activity.
So
Yeah, but this article here was made this week.
yeah, and so was this.
Yeah.
So I guess one day they're like, you guys are good to go, and then like the next day, you're not good to go. I was like, thank you.
Well, welcome to the world of corporations.
Pretty much.
So as of right now, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, that confuses me too.
I'm trying to back.
We might
Do it.
be getting a remake. We might
I'm
not.
trying to get more info on this.
So let's just make this theoretical.
Actually, no. 2
Say-
days ago, they got a cease and desist.
Oh, so 2 days ago.
So
Okay,
that's
so
it.
let's do theoretical bomb. Let's say that because of this, let's say Konami stepped in and said, "Stop it," because we're doing that shit. What do
That
you think? Built on the Metal Gear engine. Say they use the Metal Gear Solid 3 engine, bring it back out of retirement. Well, of course, they probably use something close to like what they
would
got
probably
going on with
use
5.
the new Fox engine.
But what I'm saying is,
Oh
but
my
they,
God, an
they would have to
original-
restrict the engine quite a bit so that it doesn't, look ridiculous. Because you can't have way too much freedom in the first game.
wow,
I think it'd be interesting. I really do.
You know what's ridiculous? 4 days ago, they got last 4 or 6 days, they got the go ahead,
Yeah,
and then they're like, second thought,
Wait a minute.
fuck you.
that's why I'm saying.
They might be actually doing it. These guys probably had the idea to do it, and Konami's like, we never thought of that.
You got to think. If Konami was sitting around a table, theoretical conversation, and they're like, "Hey, I was online last night and I seen that these guys are making part 1," and they were like, "What? Are they making money on it?" And they said, "No." And they said, "Okay, well, let's not cause an uproar. Let's not get the internet jumping down our necks. Tell them it's okay. They better not make a penny." So they go and they tell this. And then they sit around the next day and they're talking about it and they're like, you know,
They might have took a look at it too.
what's the next fiscal year of possibilities? And they're talking about games they're thinking about making and everything. They get down towards the bottom of the list and any suggestions? This guy's like, about yesterday, I was looking over some of their stuff and that Metal Gear 1, it really got me thinking. A remake of the Nintendo, like the Nintendo games, the MSX games, that would really be a big deal. A lot of people, they never even got to play them. And a lot of people won't go back because of how old they are. What if we just update the thing? Not an HD remake. I'm talking a full 3D, brand new, redo. Here's 19, you know, whatever. Let's do it. And then they would immediately be like, tell those guys to stop right now.
I think that's a possibility.
If that's a possibility, then I actually look forward to
You
it.
tell them to stop. You tell them we are to take every single last file that they have.
No, they wouldn't. They wouldn't, because none of their files. He already said they were making a mod of another thing. If they were to do this, I think you're probably true.
They would
I
come up
think
with their
he's
own
right.
ideas.
They would use the new engine that they're
Yeah, the
using
new
right
Fox
now,
engine.
and they would just restrict your movements.
So instead of this alien swarm engine, they'd be using the Fox engine.
right,
Which
they would
I
use the Fox
which-
engine.
Playing Metal Gear Ground Zero, I could prove of
And
the
it
Fox engine.
would be a lot like going back into Metal Gear Solid 3. They could take a cue from America, and now that it's possible to do this, he could land in the jungle, fight his way down to an area, get onto a river, and then go across through the river into the bottom, like where he was supposed to come up.
Right.
And it could be like Metal Gear Solid 3 into Metal Gear Solid 1. Like it could have like a feeling like that.
That could be cool. If that's the case, they'll start working on it as soon as they're done with the Phantom Pain, hopefully.
I mean, they've shown footage from the Phantom Pain already.
Yeah, I'll bet you that game's pretty much done. That's fine tuning now. They
already said beginning in 2015.
They could leave a lot of their nitpickers to continue working on that game to finite it and bring the whole team over like, hey, Metal Gear time.
And then actually, Metal Gear Phantom Pain is supposed to be at E3, so
And
they
then-
could get a release date maybe.
Apparently, they didn't get a cease and desist. I guess they're just not working on it.
I like my idea a lot better.
But then
No,
again,
because now
yeah,
on their Twitter, and now they're saying contradicting their own website.
We were actually gonna do this, and then we realized that we're lazy and we didn't want to do it.
So I still like my idea.
Yeah.
Your idea actually-
I like your
on
idea,
this.
but that's because I'm biased too. It sounds awesome.
Yeah, yeah. So
But then again, a lot of stuff is also waiting to see what happens at E3 also.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, man. Monday we're gonna know a lot more about hopefully a bunch of
Well,
stuff.
technically, by Thursday or Friday, we'll know everything that happened at E3.
That's one of those things
All right.
where it comes down
Valid
to E3.
point. Valid point.
You just kind of wait till Friday and you go, okay, who's got a recap? Because I've been busy with work.
Here's the article on YouTube with the
Can
whole
somebody like
content.
Except for me, because all this week,
I
next
gotta
week,
be honest, I'll probably get going Monday, go to work, get my phone all charged up, steal my work's internet for a while, and while I'm driving around picking parts, stream E3.
I'll do it a little differently. When I'm at work, I'll just sit at my computer and watch E3.
And I'll do it a little differently because I have Monday and Tuesday off. So I might watch bits and pieces.
At home.
But I'm not going to give a rat's ass because it's E3.
Give rat ass.
Look, as soon as they let the fans back in, I'll give a rat's ass.
You're never gonna give a rat's ass again.
Pretty much.
They're
yes.
never gonna let us back in. That's what killed it.